We are really fascinated by how cells reprogram gene expression when they adapt to cellular stresses. The stresses can range from chemical stresses like oxidative stress or nutrient starvation to virus infection. And when cells encounter these conditions, they rapidly reorganize gene expression. We really want to understand at biophysical level how the proteins involved in these processes coordinate with each other, ranging everywhere from these large-scale assemblies of what we call stress granules to individual interactions at the ends of mRNAs. I view developing a project as really a collaborative exercise. So I try and put forward my best ideas to the students, and then I ask them to pick an idea that they are really excited about. I think it's critical to doing a PhD that you're passionate about your project, and that has to come from yourself. I think students over time, of course, are going to get better and better at developing their own projects. Hopefully by the time you graduate, you'll be teaching me about what projects I should be doing in the future. Yeah, I can break that up into two very separate questions, perhaps. Scientifically, we're a really interdisciplinary lab, so we try and tie biochemistry to cell biology to bioinformatics and computational biology. But I really expect all of my students to be able to do some combination of all of this. So you'll do wet lab experiments working with human cells in tissue culture, do RNA biochemistry, and then we are really trying to take advantage of modern technologies that generate huge amounts of data. In order to process that data and use it, you have to have the computational skills. So everyone learns how to work with big data sets too. Professionally, I think the key aspect of being a scientist is learning how to tell a story, right? There's no good in doing your research if you can't convey that to the rest of the world. And so we spent a lot of time practicing, giving good presentations, writing, thinking critically, talking to your colleagues. I think all those are the foundational aspects of being a scientist, and of course are going to be hugely valuable no matter what you end up doing after getting your PhD. I meet with my students often, so I have weekly one-on-one meetings, and I use that as my opportunity to give people sort of rapid feedback on how they're doing. I think I tend to be more positive than negative, so I've actually had students say that they wish I was a little bit firmer in giving feedback. But to me, I really want to set the bar high and hope students reach it sort of on their own. I don't think it does you any good if I'm chasing you up the tree. I think you really want to climb up it by yourself. And we also have some annual meetings to review how things are going in a bigger picture. So I think that try and do both the micro feedback and some macro feedback on how things are going overall. I hope that they would describe it as a productive team. I think science is a team sport. You are not going to be able to succeed in grad school if you try and go it alone. So I try really hard to encourage everybody to work with each other, both in everyday lab tasks, and also, talk about your science, get ideas from each other. I actually have a lot of students who are, each contributing a different technique to one project. So it's really important that you be able to work with each other.